Speaker 1. Real parables. This is the story of the missing key on the Titanic. Two men number up in the crow's nest. Looking for icebergs, they looked left, they looked right. It was a dark and stormy night, the kind that sends shivers down your spine. The crew had binoculars attached to them, hoping to pierce through the thick veil of darkness. But it so happened that the box containing the binoculars, which could have provided a clearer view, was securely locked. And to their dismay, they didn't have the key to open it. The key was missing, lost somewhere in the chaos. Even though they looked and looked, scanning the horizon with their eyes, their efforts were in vain. Because of the dark night, the ocean seemed like an endless abyss, hiding its secrets well. They didn't see the iceberg until it was too late. The massive structure loomed out of the darkness, a silent, deadly threat. The ship collided with the iceberg, the impact sending shockwaves through the vessel. The consequences of not having the key were now painfully clear. Those two men from the cruise net survived the harrowing ordeal of the Titanic's sinking. They later recounted their experience, saying, "Oh well, we couldn't see anything in the dark because they didn't have the proper tools to see. The darkness was overwhelming and their limited resources made it nearly impossible to navigate. And because one of the officers on the ship didn't give them the key to the box where the binoculars were kept, they were left helpless." This real-life parable serves as a powerful metaphor for our own lives. Just as the passengers needed the key to see clearly, we too need the key to life, who is Christ. Without this key, our vision is obscured, and we wander through life without direction. We won't see the dangers ahead, and will many times hit the icebergs of life. You can't understand the Bible without the Spirit of God. You won't understand life without the Bible. Icebergs represent the challenges and obstacles that can derail us. But with the key, we can navigate through the fog and avoid these pitfalls. If we don't want to end up shipwrecked, we must first seek Jesus Christ the King. He is the way, the truth, and TGE life. This key provides clarity, direction, and hope in the midst of life's darkest moments. Just as the Titanic met its fate, we too must navigate the waters of life with wisdom and purpose. The kingdom heart is seeking first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, understanding that true fulfillment comes from aligning our hearts with divine principles, and all of the things will be added. When we prioritize spiritual growth and moral integrity, material blessings follow naturally, enriching our lives in ways we never imagined. In order to seek the kingdom, you must know the King. The journey to understanding the kingdom begins with knowing Christ, the King who guides us through the storms and calms the seas of our existence. The King is Christ. With no binoculars, folks are just gazing in the darkness, trying to find their way. We who know Him can see with His light, know the way to go, and have assurance because He is truth. You will sink and shipwreck your life without Christ. Don't try to dodge the icebergs of life in the dark.